2022-2023 season. What sucks? What should we be happy with? Well, let's get those sucks out of the way. First, we're not getting a major spot. So pretty much a carbon copy of last season is what's going to happen. We'll have our wildcard slots and we'll have to play for that. Second, there is no official broadcast, a stream that is being supported like every single other region has. We're not going to get that. Puts us in an awkward position of having to have a community stream. We're going to have to find the funding, the partners, someone to help us out with that. So that's our headache. That's our nightmare. That will continue for the next season. So once the pity party's out the way and we're done feeling sorry with ourselves, what have we got? What are we happy with? Well, after the first season, our first season being involved, the SSA experiment, let's call it, is we're still in. We're still a part of the setup. We still have a way in. We're still part of kind of the mix. We're still at the kiddie table, but we're there. How do we make the best of what we got? What can we control, and how do we do that in the best possible way? We've got to grow this game. We've got to make this community one of the best in the world, and we've got to grow it. And there are several ways that we can do that, and everybody's going to have ideas, but now is the time to pitch in and get involved and help grow this community, because if we are big enough, if we're strong enough, Psyonix will have to pay attention to who we are, and what we have to offer the global Rocket League community. And Rocket League has grown in the last year. The fact that it became overnight the highest paid esport in the country and in the region, I thought it would mean an explosive growth for the title in this region. That didn't happen. It certainly grew. And if you are new to the game, or if you've been playing it for a while, you do find you get a lot more games on South African servers. There's the Facebook groups are going. There are more people playing the game. It has to be exponentially larger than that, but it is growing. So I discovered Rocket League through content. The social media I was involved with at the time, this is 7 years ago, 2015. As the game was in beta, I started seeing a number of clips. And after a couple of months of seeing Rocket League clips, I had to go check out the game, downloaded it, and here I am 7 years later. It's completely ruined my life. But it is the highest paid esport. Therefore, it should be in the faces of everybody, and we get it in front of everybody through content creation. Think of all the platforms, from Twitter to YouTube to Twitch, TikTok. Wherever there's a platform, we need content creators at every level of the game. Content will help get people in the game. Once they're in the game, we need communities where they can join and be a part of it, where they can play the game for fun. And then we need educational content where players who want to be better have a way to get better. And yes, there are any number of content creators around the world who make educational content, but we need South Africans. We need SSA, people from Reunion Island doing it in French, people from Mozambique doing it in Portuguese, because it's a lot easier to connect with a local content creator rather than someone like Lethamir or Justin, or think of an international content creator. You go, this person is so far removed from me. But a local person, this feels like someone I can have a relationship with and connect with. This is incredibly important. And then we need content creation in all the other aspects of the game, the cosmetic stuff, the I don't know, map creation, or all of the stuff you see. We need sub-Saharan African content being created. If you have thought of becoming a content creator, get going with it now. Now is the time. We're on the launch pad for Rocket League in the region, and if you start now and become entrenched now and build an audience now, you are going to be an integral part of the growth of Rocket League in the region. So that's what we can control. We can make this a shining example of what a Rocket League community can be, and get to the point where we can't be ignored, where we have to be invited from the kiddies table to the grown-ups table, and when we start competing internationally. If you are a pro or about to go pro, start streaming, start building a fan base for yourself, not only for the local community. This is going to stand you in great stead for your career going forward long after Rocket League. Start creating content. So that's my plea out of what sucks and what's good. What should we be happy about out of the announcement? And I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about. But I do believe that it is content that is going to drive people into the game, keep them in the game, and keep them rising up and getting better and getting into the competitive leagues. So let's get on with it.